Guardiola's gonna hate to contact Neymar. Remember, Neymar wants to leave PSG because Messi is also leaving. Messi has gone ahead and really given Barcelona a deadline on when to really show him that they can really sign him as his former club. Welcome to Rokani Media Football, and this is the transfer news show. As we really talk lots of things concerning transfers, you aren't going to hear anything that doesn't concern transfers. We are going to be talking transfers, and we are having a story about Wilfred Zaha decision that is going to be made, and I know there are some teams that are really interested in him, but does he want to go there? Yes or no? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So it's really a very good day, and I think let's do something that doesn't contain any Arsenal content. I've seen very many people coming out and letting me know that Rokani, this channel only does Arsenal content. I told them, then you don't watch this channel, because sometimes we get one Arsenal story and add on a City story and a Liverpool story. And this time around, we are doing a story that doesn't even contain anything concerning Arsenal. Let's see what Liquipi from France is going to hate to let us know about Neymar. Now, Pep Guardiola contacted Neymar this week to inquire about his state of mind and intentions ahead of the transfer window. However, the likelihood of a move to Man City remains very low. Now, you are going to hear very many links, or very many stories linking Neymar to teams like Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and so on and so forth. Why? Neymar and PSG have come to an agreement that Neymar should part ways with PSG, and PSG want to fast loan him because they feel like they can get 70 million pounds from the player, and it looks like there is no preferred bidder or suitor that can pay that amount of money. So they've gone ahead to choose a loan to take on a player known as Neymar. But he has been so much linked to Manchester United that if at all the Qataris take on Manchester United, they have a very good relationship with Neymar and they really try to get him at Manchester United. Quality player who has all qualities that every manager would love to be having in his team. 31 years of age, that is Neymar, and Pep Guardiola has gone ahead to contact the player. Now, Pep Guardiola knows how talented Neymar is. He knows exactly how talented Neymar can really be at Man City and how he can improve more on the player as far as Neymar is concerned. Amid this Neymar being 31 years of age, we've seen players of 31 years of age being improved by managers. Look at Granit Xhaka this season at Arsenal. He has gotten huge improvement from the manager of Arsenal that is going to have to score 7 goals in the Premier League and 9 assists. Those are close to 16 goal involvements. It shows you how important Arteta has been to Granit Xhaka this season. Now, Pep knows that Grealish has gone ahead to explode this season, but he needs some little bit of magic from the Brazilian, that is Neymar. So imagine Neymar at City. Just imagine Neymar at City, and Pep can improvise and even change the system to see to it that Neymar fits deep into the team of City. He can go to a 4-2-3-1, and plays De Bruyne and Rodri, the double pivot. Then he plays Neymar ahead of them as a central attacking midfielder. Jack Grealish wide left, then Mahrez or Phil Foden wide right, and obviously Haaland leading the line. He can also go for a 4-3-3 and plays Neymar wide right, as a right forward, Grealish wide left as a left forward, and Haaland through the middle. So I think Neymar would be a very sensational signing for the club of Man City. And if you're talking about the financial fair play rule, they have the money to bring him. They're among the few clubs that can sign Neymar in the Premier League. Why? When you look at their last season, they even made profit. They sold Zinchenko at 35 million pounds. They sold Jesus at 45. let's say 50 plus add-ons, that is 85 million pounds. They went ahead to sell Sterling at 55, you know. So the sales they made amounted close to 160 million pounds. They got off money, brought in Haaland at like 60 million pounds. That's what they did. So they have a profit with them. They can facilitate the deal of Neymar because Neymar earns £500,000 a week. And in most cases, when a player goes on loan, his salary is shared, you know, depending on the agreement. But there is a minimal chance of Pep Guardiola going in for Neymar. But all in all, it shows you how good Neymar still is, as these big teams are still interested in signing him and obviously bringing him to do the job for them at their club. So that's what we've gotten from L'Equipe from France via Get French News in English. That is it. And they've gone ahead. Sorry about that. They've gone ahead to throw in that story of Neymar to Man City. And it looks like Neymar's preferred destination is going to be the Premier League. I think Man United can get him. Man City can get him. Newcastle are into the mix of really fighting for the signature of this Brazilian magician. That is Neymar. Leaving that story of Neymar aside, let's go to Lionel Messi. It's Mate Moreto has gone ahead and confirmed to us that Lionel Messi has given Barcelona a 10-day deadline to confirm if they can sign him or not. His absolute priority is to return back to his club. Barca has 10 days to figure out if it is economically viable. Now, Barcelona are really working hard to see to it that they really bring back Lionel Messi. Messi has gone ahead to collide with his father. You know, George Messi wants Messi to go to Saudi Arabia and obviously get that 1.2 billion euro deal for 2 seasons. That is approximately 600 million euros per year. But you remember when Messi was leaving Barcelona, that press conference he did with Laporte, the president of Barcelona, he even cried. He said he would even play for Barcelona for free. That is Lionel Messi. So with the financial constrictions that they are really having, and Barcelona hinting that when they get back Messi, they might really make close to 250 million euros per season through advertisements and huge engagements, huge business engagements. Messi sees this as the best way to pay back Barcelona because they've been there for him, they treated him, and they gave him the platform to express that he's one of the greatest of all time in the world as far as football is concerned. So I think Messi has gone ahead to give them a 10-day deadline, basing on the 15 days that is it Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia has gone ahead to give him. And if at all they cannot give him green lights of returning to Barcelona in the next 10 days, then he'll consider going to Saudi Arabia to play in a league that has Cristiano Ronaldo there. And I think Messi is right because he's not going to be there leaning onto Barcelona. There is huge money. He has given them a chance to see to it that they really make up their financial status and obviously find him play. So Barcelona want to start moving on players as up. So in these 10 days, Barcelona might try to move on very many players to sell them to see to it that they really create a space for Messi to come in through and obviously get back his virtue that he left till now. It's not yet filled. That is it coming in from Lionel Messi and Barcelona. Let's go to Wilfred Zaha. 30 years of age, he plays for Crystal Palace. His contract is expiring on the 30th of June. And Seth of Sky Sports, The Mesh, has told us the following, that Zaha had to assess all options before deciding on one of the biggest decisions of his career. Palace contract offer still on table. Clubs from Serie A, Fenerbahce and El Ittihad of Saudi Arabia keen. Look, love and respect for Palace, primary reason why he will take his time. Now, Crystal Palace has gone ahead to make a contract proposal to Wilfred Zaha that is going to see him earn £200,000 a week. I don't know how much sign-on fee is going to be given to the player, but there are even other clubs in the Serie A, Fenerbahce, Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia, that has gone ahead to offer him what we call silly money, ridiculous money, to see to it that they convince him to go on and really play for the club. So when you look at Wilfred Zaha, I think as an African, I don't think he'll choose passion over money. That's it. I'm going to be shocked if at all he stays and doesn't go to Saudi Arabia. That's it. Saudi Arabia, they can offer him like 70. If they are offering Karim Benzema, is it 200 million euros? Is it per season? Then they can offer Wilfred Zaha 100 million euros per season. And I think Zaha can say, let me go to Saudi Arabia, play for 1 year, collect that 100 million euros, then return back, and obviously beef up my net worth status. But I'm going to be shocked if at all he stays at Crystal Palace. But let's wait and see what he's going to do as Wilfred Zaha and what his decision is going to be like, because it's really hard. That's what we call a huge dilemma in his career. You know, there is money in Saudi Arabia. Serie A cannot provide the money that you want. Crystal Palace is not offering you the money that you want, because those are like 10 million pounds. But in Saudi Arabia, they're offering you like 40 million pounds a year. So they're offering you almost times 4 the amount of money you are earning at the amount of money you are going to be earning at Crystal Palace. So let's wait and see what Zaha is going to choose over what. Is he going to choose passion over money or money over passion? Thank you very much for watching. Tell me your thoughts about Guardiola contacting Neymar, and would you think Neymar would be a very beneficial player to Man City? That is it. Then Messi hint. Messi offering a 10-day deadline to Barcelona to really clear out everything, so to it that they can sign him back, as the other side is going to have to give him 15 days. That is Saudi Arabia. And lastly, Wilfred Zaha. What do you think his decision is going to be like? Is he going to really stay at Palace, go to Serie A, go to Turkey, that is Fenerbahce, or find himself playing for Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia, where oil money is really flowing like the River Nile, or the waters of River Nile? So Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. Remember, this is our second video of the day, and in an hour's time we are returning with another huge story coming in from the North Londoners, and that is Arsenal. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Ciao, ciao.